I first started my fitness journey, I was constantly searching for the perfect plan, the perfect workout split, the perfect diet, the perfect system that would finally work. But here's what I wish I knew back then. There is no perfect plan. And chasing that illusion is exactly what kept me stuck for years. I'd find some optimal plan online, usually super dialed in and super strict, and I'd try to follow it to a T. But the second I missed a workout or ate something that wasn't on the plan, I felt like a loser, like I failed. So I'd quit, then start over, then quit again. The problem wasn't my discipline. The problem was trying to fit my life into someone else's perfect routine. Because here's the truth, all that optimal stuff you see online, it's not optimal for you if you can't actually do it. Maybe you saw a video breaking down the perfect 5-day workout split, but you've got a job, kids, hobbies, and realistically, you can train 2, maybe 3 days a week at best. So what happens? You feel like you're doing it wrong, or you feel like you're not serious enough, or maybe it just sounds like too much and you don't want to train that often. And that's okay, because there's a difference between scientifically optimal and real life optimal. And real life optimal is the one that you can actually stick to. That's what changed everything for me. And that's exactly what I built into my system, a Notion template called Project Reset. So one of the biggest mistakes I made early on, and what I see most people doing, is trying to rely on feel. They either have no plan at all and wing every workout and meal, or they go all in on the most scientifically optimal plan that they found online, the one with the 5-day split, perfect macro timing, and 27 grams of broccoli per meal. But here's the truth. That kind of plan might work for a week, maybe a month, but if it's not realistic for your life, it's not gonna last. Structure doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be doable, repeatable. That's why the first step is to start small and start realistically. Inside Project Reset, you'll use a simple weekly planning system that shows you exactly what to focus on. Training, meals, habits, progress, all laid out in one place so you never have to guess. That one shift alone is game-changing. Now, there's no perfect diet, and anyone telling you otherwise is trying to sell you rules instead of skills. But if you want to see results, there's one non-negotiable. You need to know your numbers, your calories, and your macros. Inside Project Reset, there's a built-in calorie and macro calculator that shows you exactly how much to eat based on your body, your goal, and your lifestyle. It even gives you per meal breakdowns so you know what each plate should look like throughout the day. From there, you can plug those numbers into the meal planning template. Just pick a few meals that you like, plan your week, and generate a shopping list. And if you don't want to track every single gram, no problem. Use the built-in Palm portioning guide to estimate meals visually. It's flexible, accurate enough, and way easier to stick with long term. So whether you want to go all in on macros or just stay consistent with portion control, Project Reset gives you the tools to make it happen. Now, you don't need to train 6 days a week to make progress, and you definitely don't need a complicated split that leaves you feeling overwhelmed and burned out. What you need is a simple, effective plan that you can actually follow consistently, and hell, one you maybe actually enjoy. Inside Project Reset, you can build your own workouts using a clean, flexible structure that adapts to your schedule. So whether you're training 2, 3, or 4 days a week, you can design a routine that fits your life and your goals. Each workout is built inside the workout database, where you'll add your exercises, sets, reps, rest times, and any other notes that you want to include. During your workouts, you'll use the training log to track your lifts in real time, so you can see exactly what you did last session and make sure that you're progressing. And if you ever want to change up an exercise, the connected exercise library makes it easy to swap movements and keep your plan fresh without breaking your whole system. It's a simple, efficient way to train with purpose and actually see results. So if you've been stuck searching for the perfect plan or beating yourself up for not being able to follow someone else's, stop. There is no perfect plan, but there is a plan that will work for you. That's what Project Reset is, the system I wish I had when I started. And now it's yours. So go ahead, check it out. The link's down below. Peace.